When it debuted at the New York Auto Show in 2010, the now outgoing Kia Optima wowed spectators with its attenuated roofline and determined visage, penned under the direction of design boss Peter Schra. That Optima established Kia's current design language, and the new 2016 version doesn't stray far from the script, with the tiger nose grille, the arc of chrome along the roof edge, and the belt line that sweeps up at the rear. Details may have changed, and the car is 1.1 inches wider and a bit longer, but no one will confuse the new car with anything but an Optima. Enter the V-Turbo. 2 of the 3 available engines carry over. The mainstay 2.4-litre 4-cylinder is a naturally aspirated unit making 185 horsepower and 178 lb-ft of torque. It's found under the hood of the base LX and the mid-level X. At the top end, the 2.0-litre turbo returns brandishing 245 horsepower and 260 lb-ft. It powers the SX and the SXL. Both get a 6-speed automatic. New to the party is the engine in our test car, a 1.6-litre turbo 4 married to a 7-speed dual-clutch automatic. Its 178 horsepower output is the lowest of the group, but its 195 lb-ft of torque betters the 2.4-litre. Available only in the LX 1.6T, the 1.6-litre is designed to be the most economical offering of the bunch apart from the Optima Hybrid, still based on the previous gen car, and its EPA ratings of 2,839 miles per gallon city highway are at the top of the class. Its 7-speed dual-clutch automatic, however, is a welcome break from the rising tide of CVTs in this category. It credibly mimics the smoothness of a torque converter automatic at low speeds, and delivers well-timed shifts under acceleration. That acceleration is pretty spry for a green guy, aided by the fact that the Optima LX 1.6T danced across our scales at 3,241 pounds, more than 300 pounds less than the 2.0-litre SX. That figure is about on par with a 4-cylinder Honda Accord. It's also more than 200 pounds lighter than the Ford Fusion 1.5-litre EcoBoost, which is perhaps the Optima LX 1.6T's most direct competitor. In a battle between those two ecomisers, the Kia shines. Engine output is pretty much a draw. The Kia's 1.6-litre makes 3 fewer horsepower but 10 lb-ft more torque than the Ford's 1.5-litre EcoBoost, but the Optima's fuel economy is better by 3 miles per gallon in the city and 2 miles per gallon on the highway, and that's spotting the Fusion, its optional auto stop-start system. And when it's time to put your foot down, the Kia's 7.3 second 0 to 60 time trounces the Ford's 8.2 second result. In fact, the case could easily be made that the 1.6 is the best of the 3 Optima power blunts. The 2.0-litre turbo got to 60 miles per hour only half a second faster in our test, at a cost of 6 miles per gallon in the city and 7 miles per gallon on the highway. The 2.4-litre 4 which we tested in the Optima's close kin, the Hyundai Sonata, is both slower, at 7.9 seconds to 60, and thirstier. Speaking of the Sonata, when we tested the 1.6 turbo in that car, where it's offered in the Sonata Eco, it was even quicker, hitting 60 in 6.7 seconds, that suggests our Optima, which had less than 500 miles on the clock, might have done even better with a more broken-in engine. The LX 1.6T rides on the Optima's standard suspension, not the sport-tuned version found in the SX and the SXL. Even so, it need not make any apologies for its ride. Pleasantly tied down without excessive body motions, it's also compliant enough to take the edge off harsh pavement, aided by this version's 65 series rubber on 16-inch wheels. The low rolling resistance tires, however, led to a long stopping distance of 185 feet from 70 miles per hour, although road holding was a respectable 0.83 grams. You wanted leather with that? That the 1.6-litre engine comes in only one trim level may be its main drawback. One step up from the base LX, the LX 1.6T is reasonably well-equipped Bluetooth, a backup camera, keyless entry, but if you want leather, seat heaters, or navigation, you need to climb up the ladder. The options list does, however, include navigation, a blind spot warning system, and rear cross-traffic alert. At this level, interior materials are pretty basic, with lots of grained black plastic, but at least the steering wheel is wrapped in smooth leather, the armrests are decently padded, and the console has plentiful storage. The previous Optima's more driver-oriented dash has been replaced by a new design that emphasizes the cabin's width. It's a straightforward interior design with a gimmick-free layout of the controls that recalls the Honda Accord. The comfortable seating position is enhanced by a prominent dead bezel for the driver, and relatively thin pillars and a low cowl afford good visibility. The back seat boasts abundant legroom and adequate headroom under the sloping roofline, as well as a short trip-appropriate middle position. The 2011 model brought the Optima in from the subprime fringe of the mid-size sedan market, and the redesigned model ought to keep it there. While not the most powerful or luxurious variant, the LX 1.6T may be its most interesting, offering painless frugality that should speak to price-conscious sedan buyers.